itsmintsalad, and I saw Red Notice. It is directed by Rossum Marshall Thurber, and it has Ryan Reynolds plus The Rock. I heard this combination, I was like, ooh boy, we're in for a little treat here. So if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. The movie plot mostly focuses on Cleopatra's eggs, because all of her eggs have been dried up. She's very precious about these 3 eggs. Wait, Cleopatra is dead. There's 3 eggs. 2 of them have been found and are often put in museums, often, what is it called? Stolen. But there's a 3rd egg that we got a bunch of people looking for, and no one knows where the 3rd egg is. We have Ryan Reynolds' character. He's an art thief. He's trying to steal the egg, but of course when he steals the egg, it's a forgery. And we got a bunch of people like trying to get him. More particularly, The Rock's character is interesting enough, chasing the Ryan Reynolds character. He's like, he's very runny. They both run a lot. This movie, despite the plot, definitely has a lot of running, I noticed, and a lot of fun quips from Ryan Reynolds and The Rock, which I quite enjoyed. Of course, he's successful with stealing the egg, but you know, when it's switched out with a forgery, that kind of sucks. Of course, we have the Bishop is a Lumen threat pretty much at the beginning of the movie until we figure out who this is. It's a woman. And of course, hey, where's the egg? Me, also being a woman, also have dried up eggs, and I would like to find this egg. So maybe, hopefully, I could restore the dried up eggs and have plentiful of kids. Of course, the location of the 3rd egg is in Argentina or something. Also, there's Nazis there, appreciating Hitler's artwork. Watching this movie was definitely a journey. It definitely was like, oh, this should be like one of the Journey movies. But I don't think the Journey series really deserves Ryan Reynolds, to be honest, because, man, Ryan Reynolds, he definitely makes a lot of the movie, especially his dynamic with The Rock. Even though The Rock is, like, part of the police dudes and is objectively against Ryan Reynolds, the art thief. But of course, I really appreciate how they just know what's happening. They know what's up. You can't escape them. No, not at all. You can't. And it's fun. The stealing of the eggs and all the fighting. There's a good amount of fighting in this movie. I liked that. I liked some of the nice little shots we got. A bunch of people doing fun, like, maneuvering moves, parkour maybe. I wouldn't consider it parkour, but there's a lot of swinging. Not a ton of it, but there's a good amount. There's a lot of quips. This movie is very notable for its quips. I keep saying that because besides the plot, besides what's happening, I don't feel there's much else depth to that, but this is just a fun action movie. You're supposed to turn your brain off and then throw that key that turns your brain on and off, throw it away. You don't need it anymore. You gotta enjoy this movie. If you're overthinking, this is not the point of the movie. You're supposed to have a grand old happy fun time, okay? And of course, we gotta root for Ryan Reynolds' character to grab the egg. But why is he grabbing the egg in the first place? No, he's an art thief, but there has to be like some hidden meaning. Of course, these eggs are going to a very rich man who wants all 3 of these eggs, and then that rich man gets arrested because he's in possession of stolen property. You're not supposed to receive stolen property. No, that's no good at all. Then what's interesting is within like the 6 months later part, we're seeing what's up with everyone, and we see more of The Rock interacting with Ryan Reynolds' character, and looks like there's another plan to go steal some things. And so, want to know why it's called Red Notice? Because The Rock puts a red notice on these guys. Hey, they're gonna commit some crime. Criminals, alert. I'm alerting you of these criminals. They have been alerted that I'm alerting them, though. Interesting enough. So this movie, very actiony. Not much plot thread other than the plot thread that I've pretty much mentioned. Man, there's a lot of obsession over these eggs. This movie kind of reminds me, because of the obsession of the eggs, it's like, are these eggs, I know they're gold, but what if they were the key to unlocking some sort of hyper fertilization, and you can have one species of animal finally fertilize themselves? I would choose the panda. I mean, I know the panda is pretty much should be extinct. Even though they only eat bamboo, their stomach can pretty much only process meat. There hasn't been enough time in evolution for their stomachs to process all the bamboo that they eat, and they have to eat so much bamboo. Maybe because they're not eating the proper meals that they're supposed to eat, they only want to have sex once a year, and there's a small tiny window of pandas to get fertilized. Why are they endangered? Because they're picky. Bam! Just shoot them up. No pickiness here, okay? I know there's like less picky species that exist in the world. For example, you got leeches in dirty water. They'll just appear and they're fine with it. Leeches, I don't like leeches, man. So if I see dirty water, I'm not going in that. But you know, the eggs seem fine in terms of the eggs being nice and shiny. The shininess factor of these eggs are off the roof. That's probably not the proper saying, but you know, they're fine. These eggs are nice. I feel like I don't care, like personally, if I saw these eggs in real life. I feel like I wouldn't care like at all. Because I have enough eggs. I'm not drying up yet. Is there anything else I could say about this movie other than the fun actiony and the fun quips from Ryan Reynolds and The Rock and their dynamic? And it's pretty much like a cat and mouse. I felt like it was interesting. I enjoyed the chill, although actiony vibes of this movie. Even though this movie has a fun Ryan Reynolds in it, this is not like Deadpool, and where like the quippiness, all of them were funny. Watching it the first time I watched Deadpool, I really enjoyed it and laughed a lot. The first time I watched this, not really. I wasn't really laughing too much. I was just enjoying the explosions and that's it. Not much else notable that's about this movie. I'd give it, I don't know, like a 6.5 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. YouTube really likes that. You can also like, comment, subscribe, share this video with everyone you know. The ultimate goal of this channel is for me to become an expert movie reviewer. So if I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't even seen it at all. If you'd like to request a movie in the comments below, you can do that, or you can fast track the movie review request at patreon.com/ASCpresents for $20 a month for one movie review per 1 month, or $3 a month for how to draw Pokemon tutorials posted there first, and 250 vlogs that are up there right now, exclusive to the Patreon, only at patreon.com/ASCpresents. And if you like to help support the daily grindiness of all these daily movie reviews, you can go to this link tree. It really helps the daily grindiness. My Fansly is free to follow, so you can go there. And until next time, I'm Mint Salad Saw. I'll see you later, my salad croutons bacon bits.